peace in our hood, cause all the drugs in our streets. But if you believe that, you never hung with white people. Shit, they locking us up for what we say in our rhyme. But take a look in the history, you'll see who committing all the crime. Black body swinging, drag, burn, coming up missing all over the state. And I ain't talking about years ago, this is going on today. Even niggas deny, dog, we call them hoes boulay. How you gonna hate your own people when the devil done already showed his face? It ain't safe in the streets no more. Everybody gun slanging. What's a Republican Democrat when red and blue is gang banging? Gave my partner 7 years for 7 rocks up in his drawers. But doctors and pharmacists legally selling fentanyl. And it ain't about race, y'all, it's all about the money. They lied about history cause they know they stole our country. Asians, Indians, even slave owners got paid. As soon as we mention reparations, they wanna look the other way. That they tell us to elect, fuck that. Cause each time around I'm voting for Cornel West. They erase the evil from history and make laws to destroy us. Talking about you niggas cool with it, y'all still voting for them. And I ain't racist, I'm just telling it like it is. They couldn't trick us, now they after our kids. I just hope we don't have to resort to checking jeans. Hats off. Now it's Alabama all over again. Damn, can't we all just get along? Pop a pill, calm down, shit, rip a bone. Open your eyes and you can see what's really happening. They say we the problem why they ripping kids and sex trafficking. That shit ain't cool. I'm telling you the truth. It's probably the realest shit I wrote up in the book. Long as we've been giving our love to you, you should be giving us your love too. You just keep on treating us like we fool. You know it ain't cool. United States. Long as we've been giving our love to you, you should be giving us your love too. You just keep on treating us like a fool. You know it ain't cool. Ow! Don't be cruel. And yeah, you need to change your attitude. You know, oh, you know, just cruel.
Yeah. Hey, what's good? It's your boy Wild Mac. I'm here with another part of Untamed Truth. Y'all know what it is. Hey, I got a good one for y'all. I got a good one as always. This time I'm going in on this educational system. All across the South, they done took the educational system, the history in the educational system, way out of proportion. They got to lie. They lied about the reason that they don't want to teach this stuff in schools, and they're lying in the books that they're changing, saying stuff like slavery benefited black people and stuff like that. See, when you do that and you make people really believe that's what happened in history, you're going to get a whole lot of negative backlash off of it. And it doesn't make sense to lie to people about what happened. Tell the truth about what happened. Everybody deserves to know the truth. The reason that they're lying about what happened is, first of all, they don't want us to have or to get what they owe us because it's a lot, and then they have to divide part of the land out for us. But I'm not gonna get into all that. But that's one reason. Another reason is they don't want to admit that the KKK and white supremacy have a stronghold in the United States, and they use their money just like everybody else do in politics to get the people who they want voted into office. You know, that's how we got Donald Trump. That's how we got him. If y'all really want to know, that's how we got him. I mean, I'm not against him. He's a person to me. He ain't never did nothing to me in my life. I ain't never met the man before in my life. But I know the party that he ran in was not for me. The people of that party and their politics were not for me. So I do understand that position. But I also understand that with the Democrats, I know the people in that party, they're not for me. So that's how I know it's ran by money, and white supremacy put a lot of money into politics. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but anyway, I mean, I ain't the only one that know this stuff. That's why I bring y'all these videos, because I tell y'all, and then I try to bring other people who breaks it down and explains it, a little bit better, because they more on that topic, man. I'm an artist. I'm a musician, so I do things a little bit different. But I also want to wake y'all up and make sure y'all are aware of what's actually going on. Because, like I say, this done swept all across the South, every southern state. With everybody really quickly points out Florida for doing it, but it's happened all across the South. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start off at this guy here. He just, I guess he heard what was happening in Arkansas, and he wanted to give a little breakdown. So just to kind of reiterate what I was saying, and he gonna go into it a little bit deeper, so y'all can see what they're doing, and then y'all can wonder why. And then I'm gonna point out why in a couple of more videos. All right, let's get into it, y'all.
We've got to get back to the basics of teaching math, of teaching reading, writing, and American history. And we cannot perpetuate a lie to our students and push this propaganda leftist agenda, teaching our kids to hate America and hate one another.
Now, nowhere in the lesson plan, the AP history lesson plan, did they teach any kind of hate for America or hate for any people. They were just telling the truth about what's happening or what happened to different people in America. So, and watch he gonna respond to it. Let's go. Anyway, I got tongue tied. Let's listen to him.
All right, let's talk about it. And I hate to burst anyone's bubble, but I don't believe anybody loves this country more than black people. There is a quote that goes, all gave some and some gave all in regards to military service. You can't even try to tell me that those words do not move in simpatico with black folk in America.
Hey, most of my family was in the military, and they go way back to World War One. Well, my great-great-great-granddaddy fought in World War One. Yes, I have the papers. So, yeah. Nah, man, keep going.
This is a game Republicans love to play where no one wins. America is allowed to benefit off of the war on black Americans, just don't talk about it. Doesn't matter how many bodies pile up as long as that cash stacks too. That's just between us. Republicans want America divided, and they would love for their children to hate your children based off of nothing else but their corrupt moral compass. Education and compassion have left the building. About this, don't tell me your Bible is true, but black history isn't. Trust in the fact that you cannot have American history without African American history because they mean the same damn thing, and you cannot have one without the other. It's not indoctrination, it's education. It's not woke to teach kids today what Grammy and Grampy was really all about back in the day. I'm a simple country boy, but it's not lost on me that this country wants to take anything and everything they can from black people. My lesson in it is this. Amanda Seales says you cannot enjoy the rhythm and ignore the blues. And if that goes over your head, it's not America that failed you. It's you that failed America.
We've got to get back to the basics of teaching math.
There you go. You heard him. He said it right. If that go over your head, it's not America that failed you. It's you that failed America. Because it's the people who make up America. It's not them. It's not the system. It's not the government. The people make up the government. So, like, come on now. But with them miseducating people like that and not telling them the truth about history, and it creates this kind of a thing in the black society to where you have people who really believe they know and they're supporting the right thing, but they have no idea of what's really, really going on behind closed doors or behind what they can't see past. So, and it really hurt my heart when I saw this, because it, as a people, this really set us back like 200 years. And I really, really hope somebody can get to this guy and all the other people who feel like this and educate them and let them know, no, please don't do this anymore. This is so embarrassing to us.
To support President Trump. You want to know why I'm here to support President Trump? Because they done did black men like this for decades. Make up charges and put them, so I know Trump is innocent.
So, first of all, let me put it like this. I'm not against Trump. I don't have nothing against him, period, because like I said, I don't know the guy. I never met him. He ain't never did nothing bad to me. So, but if you listen to him, just listen to what he's saying, you know. And first of all, look at the shirt he have on. You know, you can't do that, dog. You can't do that, because I know you got white people walking around saying, hey, this my nigga right here. No, man, that's just not cool. You know, that doing stuff like that make it all right for them to say it. So you can't do that. That's why I say this. He's very, very miseducated. But let him finish talking, because look, even though the interviewer, who was probably white, knew how miseducated he was. Now watch this.
I support Trump against this corrupt, two-tiered justice system. That's why I'm here to show my support as a black man for Trump. And I'm wearing my shirt, Niggas for Trump 2024, and I mean that.
And the only reason he really going for Trump is because Trump about to go to jail. And we the underdogs. So that's who we always supported, the underdogs. And that's why he's supporting Trump. But like I say, he's very miseducated. Now listen to what he say next.
What do you think about the indictments?
Oh, it's a bunch of bullshit. It's going around the country. You know, Fannie Willis, she went to school with my sister. She full of shit. She was full of shit then. So she's a puppet for the white liberal that is controlling everything. She's in front, but the white liberal back there pulling those strings, telling her what to do. That's what I think about her, making a fool of herself.
Do you think it's going to help his election?
Of course it is. It's going to elevate him all the way. I think we should make Trump king. That's how I feel.
Did you hear that? Seriously, nigga? I can't believe you say some shit like that. That's some bullshit. He said make him king. Now watch what she say.
We should make him king.
Wouldn't that be like kind of like communistic?
No, that's nowhere near communist. No,
that's nowhere. What? Now, see, that right there alone lets y'all know how miseducated he is. But I'm going to let y'all finish watching the rest of what he's saying.
It's going to make him king, but we still got our freedoms and rights and everything. He for that. Yeah, Trump for king 2024.
That's actually my URL. I own that URL.
You own that URL?
Can I get your name?
Really? Oh, my name is Niggas for Trump 2024.
I can't
Derek
write that.
Gibson,
That's my nigga.
former Kelly.
Y'all heard? Y'all heard it right then. He said it right to his face. He said, that's my nigger. Ain't that a bitch? You got me fucked up. Nah, man, like I say, this set us back like 200, 400 years, man. This shit ain't right, man. Well, somebody got to tell him. Somebody tell that nigga. Woo, shit. And that ain't even the biggest problem with the miseducation. The biggest problem with the miseducation is the ones that look down on us and think that we beggars. So they hate us. You know, miseducating people tends to actually make them hate more than giving them the correct education. And this is the type of thing that happens when miseducation happens.
The Clay County Sheriff's Office, who has been assisting our agency with this investigation, received information after the shooting that the shooter had authored several manifestos, one to his parents, one to the media, and one to federal agents. Portions of these manifestos detail the shooter's disgusting ideology of hate. Plainly put, this shooting was racially motivated, and he hated black people. He wanted to kill niggers. That's the one and only time I'll use that word. I want to be very clear that there is absolutely no evidence that the shooter is part of any large group.
Now, that's actually the end of this, but I did want y'all to hear him say, hey, this guy, he wasn't part of any large group. Now, large group means white supremacist. So he's saying that this guy was not in any white supremacist group, but he hated black people and he had to kill them. Some don't sound right about that. But the reason why they say that and they made him put that in there is because they don't want to investigate white supremacy or the KKK in the United States because, like I say, they have a stronghold with all the money that they have. Yeah, it's all behind all the money that they have. But this is the reason why we can't indoctrinate people and miseducate them, because they'll go out and do stuff like this. And this is a big problem in America. Everybody keeps saying that racism don't exist and all this and that and the other. I just, on the last video I showed you, the little guy, he said, oh, I don't believe racism exists or systemic racism exists, but changing the truth about history is systemic racism. And this is the result. This is the result we're going to get every time we have stuff like this going on. Y'all got to understand this. The whole American system have to change. That's why I said I'm voting for Cornel West. Y'all got to understand, it ain't got nothing to do with who's the next president, because I've always chosen between two evil people. I just want to choose somebody different this time that ain't on the same agenda as they been on for all these hundreds of years, because that ain't got us nowhere as a people. So we got to change something. Y'all steady grabbing these people backs and y'all jump right in when y'all see the face of a Democratic Party or a face of a Republican Party, and y'all think or look at them as y'all friends because they say something nice to you. But still, once they get in office, they still do the same thing. When you get up in their face again, they ignore you. So y'all got to come to grips on reality and start changing the way you think and the way you feel and the way you vote. Because you steady voting for Democrats and Republicans, and around the world they saying, hey, y'all like what's going on with y'all because y'all steady voting them people in the office. It's got to stop sometime. I mean, even back in 1992, you know, Ross Perot had it all figured out. He knew what was going on and he told it. You know how they do. They get on stage and they tell everything. And I'm going to let this be the last one, y'all, because this one kind of long. I ain't going to play all of it, but I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit of what he had to say about what's wrong with the system.
We got to get ourselves organized for the 21st century. Step one, we've got to slash the White House cabinet and congressional staffs. Staffs don't get much done. All the action is in the field. But for example, in 1960, Congress had 6,700 staff members. Today they have 30,000. The White House had 375 in 1960, and today has 1,850. All they do is clutter up communications between the people and the leaders. We've got to change the whole organization in Washington so that people come to Washington to serve us and not to cash in. Absolutely must stop deficit spending. We've got to replace Graham-Rudman with a bill that will really eliminate the tricks, the loopholes, and the improper accounting procedures. We've got to give the president line-item veto to eliminate pork barrel and waste. We must eliminate PACs, political action committees. We've got to make our elected officials responsive to the people and not to the special interests. That's job one. We've got to eliminate all possibilities of special interests giving large sums of money to candidates, and we must leave no loopholes. We must limit political contributions to $1,000 and no other way. Today we hold elections on Tuesday. It's hard for working people to vote. They have to go early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Let's change it and hold elections on both Saturday and Sunday. Make it easier for working people to vote. We've got to require all members of Congress and the President to turn in excess political funds from prior campaigns to the U.S. Treasury immediately after a campaign. No grandfather exemptions, no exceptions. We must make adequate television time available in equal amounts to competing candidates. We must eliminate the need to raise millions for campaigns. This corrupts our process. As a matter of principle, we must get rid of all the freebies in Congress and the White House, such as free haircuts, free gymnasiums, free prescription drugs, free ambulance service, and the list goes on forever. These people are our servants. We don't have those things. Why should they? We've got to give the voters the exclusive right to grant Congress, federal employees, and the president a pay raise. That'll keep their heads clear on who they work for. Congress has given itself a retirement plan that's worth 2 to 3 times what you and I get. We need to bring it back in line with ours. It makes no sense for the people who work for you to have a better retirement plan than you have. You wouldn't let that happen in your business. 93 members of Congress under the existing pension plan have retirements greater than $2 million. Let's just make it competitive with our pension plans. Congress absolutely must stop exempting itself from laws it imposes on us, such as the Disability Act, the Equal Opportunity Act, the Occupational Safety Act, Fair Labor Standards Act, and believe it or not, sexual harassment. Only in America do they pass laws impacting us and exclude themselves. It's hard to believe, but we've got 1,200 federal airplanes worth $2 billion that are used to fly our servants around like royalty. Get rid of them. Let them get on a commercial airline. Have the same experience we have. They work for us. We must restructure our system so that the citizens who come to Washington to serve us cannot cash in as foreign lobbyists. They must.
All right, y'all. I'm going to stop it right there. But y'all hearing, man, pretty much, hey, we got to correct this system. It's going to be complete failure. This was way back in 91. He was trying to get us ready for now. And as y'all can see, the system failed us. So like I say, we gotta make some kind of change. We gotta make some kind of change and do something different to correct all these mistakes that these white supremacists have made across America over these last 30 years. Now, for real, because, man, we can't live like that. We can't live like that. We can't live like this, man. I got too much shit to do. I'm sure y'all got shit to do, too. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, I ain't going to hold y'all up much longer because y'all know for sure I got things to do.
We got to get the studio. Yeah, then we got to take that over there. I know you wanna kick it with a player, soak some game up, learn you a thing or two. But oh, how did I mention? I got things to do. I'm still pimping. I got things to do. I know you wanna kick it with a player, soak some game up, learn you a thing or two. But oh, how did I mention? I got things to do. I'm still pimping. I got shit to do, you tryna see what this big titan dick can do. I can't be wasting my time trying to get with you. I put money over bitches, it's business, boo. I don't pity fools. You fuck with my crew, we gon' get at you. Plus, if we start up some shit, we gon' end it too. Don't give a fuck if my partners offended you. Nah, for real. Just stay out the way, cause we welcome, we probably got a lot to say. I am from America, I am not a slave. OCO, those who support Dane Calloway. Never fall off, I got money on my mind, bitch, I bow. I'm tryna buy me some land with my dogs, y'all. So we can save all our people from wicked laws. Releasing tension, you know if I fuck her, she leaving limping. Nothing personal, baby, just bring your pension. Jiggle low like I'm your girl, bitch, really pimping. It's a money shot, put that hoe on the thumb, make a bunny hop. Got them holding their dicks with their money yacht, cause I gotta get mine for this country fly. Where the weed at, man, I just lost my godbrother ID. They give me that good shit, no stems and no seeds, Jack. I'm about to walk in the Mars, I'll be back. I got great pool, the niggas be envious, hateful. Like I passion for my people, be grateful. I know you wanna chill, but my plate full. I know you wanna kick it with a player, soak some game up, learn you a thing or two. But oh, how did I mention? I got things to do. I'm still pimping. I got things to do. I know you wanna kick it with a player, soak some game up, learn you a thing or two. But oh, how did I mention? I got things to do. I'm still pimping.
These youngsters thinking they running the game, but the OGs are taking it back over Maine. Better believe that we off the chain. I run with them players that's pimping the game. They never switched up for a moment of fame. They telling you something good straight to your face. Making some music, not getting no play, cause we not the same. I am untamed, never insane. I'm thrown in the game. You looking foolish, I look like the king. Don't you be hated because you can't hang, but now can look again, that sense of your name. You are the weakest link up in your chain. Don't you just love when I play with your brain? If you can't stand it, then stay out my lane. I'm bringing the pain, I do my thing. Why the young niggas up and down his haze? You see that they eating off each other's plate, claiming they real when they know that they fade. Seeing them when they take off from the gate. Dripping wetter than the fish out the lake. Bleeding real hard like an undercut stage. Look at the trickle down theory you made. We shaking our heads for goodness sake. What will it take for us to get a braid? To mold something out of hand from the clay. Never take shape cause it's off every day. Talking like hate when it's not fully baked. On the right path but they go the wrong way. Never listen to the things we say. Gonna let them go and do what they made. We pippin' the game, don't wanna play.
I know you wanna kick it with a player, soak some game up, learn you a thing or two. But oh, how did I mention? I got things to do. I'm still pimping. I got things to do. I know you wanna kick it with a player, soak some game up, learn you a thing or two. But oh, how did I mention? I got things to do. I'm still pimping.
At any given time, it's money to be made, so what's the delay? If you sitting on your ass, then you don't want nothing, you just anyway. I do my best to try to keep a play to make it, that's every day. Cause ain't no way I'm about to let this slip away. I really need things, I don't have time to play no games. Disturb my sleep looking for them things. Shit, I'm saying it like I ain't about to get my ass up to go get this paper. Starting to see no other way, making moves at 2 in the AM. Working for self is my future lane, I can't complain if I ain't making changes. To myself, I like the stations, that's the only way I like to get paid. And in a closed, controlled environment, I'm stepping foot onto this pavement. Too many distractions these days, and I have too much on my plate. Yeah, I can devour, it's not a thing. I like to move at my own pace. If not about family and money, then it won't mean not a thing. If you're not around to build to be a part of this movement, then it's the thing. It shows that you're not on my to-do list. Time is valuable, and I truly value mine, so should you shit. So away with you, I got things to do, bitch.
I know you wanna kick it with a player, soak some game up, learn you a thing or two. But oh, how did I mention? I got things to do. I'm still pimping. I got things to do. I know you wanna kick it with a player, soak some game up, learn you a thing or two. But oh, how did I mention? I got things to do. I'm still pimping. I know you wanna kick it with a player, soak some game up, learn you a thing or two. But oh, how did I mention? I got things to do.
Oh yeah, for sure, y'all. I got things to do, so I'm out. Hey, peace and blessings to everybody. Y'all be safe, you hear me?